Hey families, this is Mrs. Hay. I'm the Vice Principal at Christian Life Preparatory School, and I want to walk you through how to get onto RenWeb. Now, our school uses RenWeb to communicate between the classroom and home. It's a place where you can check your students' schedule, their current grades, their attendance report, and their anything else that might pertain to the school and record keeping. So any behavior things or like that, they'll all be reported through RenWeb. If you ever get confused about how to get on RenWeb, head back over to our clpsfamily.weebly.com website and you'll be able to find it there. On the very first homepage here, there's a little RenWeb login button right there. It'll take you to Parents Web. And if you go over to How To, it explains it as well. So for RenWeb Access button right here, this is what you're watching, is this video. And here's some little information for you. Our district code is going to be CLPS-TX. Your username will be your last name, all lowercase. And then your password will be your last name 123, and that's how the administration has set you up. As soon as you get on RenWeb, we would like for you to change that password. So when you click that button, you'll be taken to this page here, and you'll put district code CLPS-TX right there, and then your last name, all lowercase, and your last name 123 right here, and hit login. I'm not going to do that because it won't take you to the right page. It'll take you to a page that looks like this with a really old picture of all of us. This is me right here. And you'll see kind of your student's name will be right here. If you have multiple students, you'll be able to toggle between them. And it'll have your homework by date. We're in the middle of the summer, so there's no homework, which is great. And then you'll have your most recent grade report card over here on this side. I've blurred out Sadie's grades. So click on student information, and you'll see this drop down where you can see the current grades, homework, report card only at the end of the semester, current attendance, behavior reports, and schedules. So I'm going to click on homework, and it takes us to this page here. Again, there's no homework this week or the previous week or the next week, so there's nothing to look at here. But I'm going to take you back to April when Sadie did have homework and show you what that looks like here on RenWeb. So we'll go to April 9th. It was a normal week for us. So you can look at this as everything all together, or you can click by subject. So there was no homework in art. Sorry. But you can just pick English, and it'll give us the English assignments. Here's everything she had for English for each of the days that week. And here's her math assignments. Easy peasy to check out what's missing. So if I'm missing an assignment sheet or lost one or one didn't come home, it'll always be here on RenWeb for you. You can print that and keep your home day going strong at home. Okay, another thing that you can look at is the report card, which will come out at the end of the semester. I'm not going to click on that because my students' real grades are in there. And the attendance report. So basically, the teacher is going to take attendance each class period, because we're university model students are going to come and go throughout the day. So this is all just February 12th up to here, where Sadie missed a whole day of school. So it shows every class that she was in and that she was absent. So she wasn't absent this many times. It was just one day. She had one day where she just missed PE, and then down here, you can just check the date. There was another day that she missed in April. So you can always check your students' attendance report, and you should check that every day to make sure that your student got to class and that the teacher has that recorded correctly. If there's a mistake, you need to email the teacher immediately. It cannot be weeks later even, because the details surrounding that absence may not be clear, and you may not be able to get that removed or expunged from your record if there was a mistake. So please make sure to check that daily as you're checking your students' grades. When you're looking at a gradebook report, it'll look something like this. Again, you can choose the class that you want to see the grades in, and then all of the relevant information will be up here. And then this class only has two sections because it's an elective course. There's only a formative and a summative section. So in the formative, these are things that they were working on in class, and then the summative were the final projects that were turned in, and you can see how the teacher labeled that, any of the information that was given with it, how many points they received. If it says valid, that means it was put in, it's not pending, it's a final grade. What day it was due on, if they had any curves, bonuses, they should all be weighted about 1 unless there are special circumstances. And then the overall term grade. So make sure that you're checking these daily to make sure if you've got things that are missing, incomplete, or that you turned in and it's just not there, make sure to also email your teacher, find out what's going on. You need to keep on track of this, keep on top of this as well. If the end of the semester rolls around and you don't have the grades in here the right way, it's going to be really hard for everyone to remember the details surrounding why those are different. So you can print those for your records at any time. This is what we call like a gradebook summary. It's not the final report card, and again, I'm not going to click on that because it will show my students' grades, but students that are receiving high school credit, you can hit transcript and get an unofficial copy of your transcript. Official transcripts need to be requested through our website, and they take about 10 business days to get to you. Often it's sooner, but give yourself some wiggle room for our office managers to get you the correct official version of that. The last thing you can do is click on your schedule, and you can see your student schedule for next year. I've blurred this out here because the room numbers and the instructor names have not been finalized yet, and so that information is not even real, but I can see the classes that I have requested for my student to take and what she's enrolled in currently, but I don't know exactly what time they meet or which instructor will be teaching that. We'll have those closer to the end of July, around July 27th, when the final schedules are released. So you can check it now. It's just not going to give you all the information that you need. Okay, when you're done with all that, you just log on out and come back over to RenWeb the next day. Please, please, please communicate with your teachers as you're seeing things that don't look right, or if you have questions about how things are going and how they're being communicated, please go to your teacher first and open up those lines of communication. There are assignment sheets missing and you can't find them, go to your teacher first. Thank you all for listening, and let me know if you have any questions.